This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anytime, play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like never before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
The blame will always be yours. How to break free from a narcissist. One of the most destructive aspects of a relationship with a narcissist is the constant shifting of blame onto their partner. Narcissists rarely take responsibility for their actions, and instead, they project their faults, mistakes, and emotional chaos onto others. This pattern can leave you feeling trapped, confused, and emotionally drained, as you are forced to carry the weight of the narcissist's mistakes and flaws. In these relationships, the blame will always be yours, even when you are not at fault. If you're currently in a relationship with a narcissist or have recently left one, it's crucial to understand how this cycle of blame works, how it affects your mental and emotional well-being, and most importantly, how to break free from it. Breaking free from the control of a narcissist requires awareness, boundaries, and a commitment to reclaiming your life and sense of self-worth. Understanding the narcissist's tactics. Narcissists have an exceptional ability to manipulate others, and one of their most common tactics is shifting the blame. This tactic is often used to avoid accountability and protect their fragile self-esteem. When something goes wrong, the narcissist will rarely admit fault or accept responsibility. Instead, they will project their flaws onto you. If they make a mistake or behave poorly, they will turn it around and accuse you of the very things they did. For example, if they are emotionally distant, they may accuse you of being cold or neglectful. Gaslight you. Narcissists often manipulate reality by distorting facts or making you doubt your own perceptions. They may deny things that happened or convince you that you are the problem, even when the evidence is clear. Blame shifting. Narcissists may deflect responsibility by blaming you for their actions, even when you are not responsible for the situation. They may say things like, "If you didn't do this, I wouldn't have reacted this way," or "You made me do it." Playing the victim. When they cannot avoid blame, narcissists will often adopt a victim mentality, portraying themselves as the one who is wronged or misunderstood. They may say things like, "You never appreciate me," or "I always give so much, and you never give back." The constant cycle of blame and manipulation can lead you to question your own reality, self-worth, and sanity. You might begin to feel that you are the cause of all the problems, even when it's clear that the narcissist is at fault. The emotional toll of constant blame. Living in a relationship where the blame is constantly placed on you can have devastating effects on your mental and emotional well-being. Over time, you may experience loss of self-esteem. Narcissists are experts at undermining your confidence. By continually blaming you for everything, they can erode your sense of self-worth. You may begin to believe that you are the problem, even when you are doing everything you can to maintain peace and harmony. Confusion and self-doubt. Gaslighting and blame shifting create confusion. You might second-guess your own perceptions and memories, unsure of what is real and what is being manipulated. This creates a constant state of emotional turmoil, leaving you vulnerable to further control. Emotional exhaustion. The mental and emotional energy required to deal with the narcissist's blame can be overwhelming. You may feel drained, anxious, or even depressed as a result of the constant emotional manipulation. Feeling trapped, narcissists often isolate their victims, making it harder to escape the cycle of abuse. You may feel like you have no support system or that you are the only one who can fix things, which keeps you tied to the narcissist and their constant blame. How to break free from the narcissist's blame game. Breaking free from a narcissist requires a combination of self-awareness, setting boundaries, and reclaiming your power. Here are some strategies to help you break free from the toxic cycle of blame. 1. Recognize the manipulation. The first step in breaking free is understanding that you are being manipulated. Narcissists use blame shifting as a way to avoid accountability, maintain control, and protect their fragile ego. When you recognize this manipulation, you can begin to detach emotionally and stop taking on the blame for things that aren't your responsibility. Acknowledge the patterns. When you notice the narcissist starting to blame you for things that aren't your fault, remind yourself that this is a tactic they use to manipulate and control. This awareness will give you the emotional distance you need to stop reacting to their accusations. Trust your perception. Even if the narcissist tries to make you doubt your reality, trust yourself. You know what is true, and you don't need their approval to validate your experiences. 2. Set clear boundaries. Setting and enforcing boundaries is essential in breaking free from a narcissist's control. Boundaries help protect your emotional space and stop the narcissist from continuing their harmful behavior. Define your limits, decide what behaviors you will no longer tolerate. For example, if the narcissist begins blaming you for their mistakes, calmly state that you will not engage in conversations where you are being blamed unfairly. Be consistent. Narcissists will test your boundaries and try to push past them. It's important to be consistent in enforcing your limits, even if it causes temporary conflict. Over time, they will learn that you will no longer tolerate their behavior. 3. Practice no contact. If possible, if you are in a situation where the narcissist is consistently abusive and the relationship is damaging your well-being, no contact is often the most effective solution. This means cutting off all forms of communication with the narcissist and disconnecting from their toxic influence. Block them on social media, block the narcissist's number, social media accounts, and email addresses. If you share children or have other mutual responsibilities, try to communicate through a third party or professional mediator. Seek legal protection. In extreme cases, especially if there is physical or emotional abuse, consider seeking legal protection, such as a restraining order or custody arrangements, to ensure that the narcissist has no way of controlling you. 4. Rebuild your self-worth. After enduring narcissistic abuse, it's important to rebuild your sense of self-worth. Narcissists are skilled at making you feel like you are the problem, but the truth is, their behavior is what is causing harm. Practice self-care, engage in activities that nurture your emotional and physical well-being, such as exercising, meditating, journaling, or spending time with supportive friends and family. Seek therapy. Working with a therapist can help you process the trauma caused by the narcissist and rebuild your self-esteem. Therapy provides a safe space to heal and work through any lingering guilt or self-doubt caused by the narcissist's manipulation. 5. Don't seek revenge. While the desire for revenge may be tempting, especially if the narcissist has hurt you deeply, it's important to resist this urge. Narcissists thrive on control, and seeking revenge will only give them more power over your emotional state. Focus on healing. Instead of focusing on revenge, invest your energy into healing and moving forward. This is the most empowering way to take control of your life and prove that the narcissist no longer has power over you. Let go of the past. The best way to break free from a narcissist is to let go of the past and stop allowing them to occupy space in your mind. Your future is what matters, and you deserve to live a life free from their manipulation. Conclusion. Breaking free from a narcissist's control is challenging, but it is possible. Recognizing the manipulation, setting strong boundaries, practicing self-care, and reclaiming your self-worth are essential steps in regaining control of your life. Remember, the narcissist's blame is not your burden to carry, and you don't need their approval to validate your worth. By focusing on your own healing and well-being, you can free yourself from the toxic cycle of narcissistic abuse and move forward into a healthier, more empowered future.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.